everyone. Hi, Mike.
Debbie, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Isn't this just a beautiful evening up here?
It is absolutely gorgeous out here in the outdoor chapel. All the animals and birds and sounds out of nature out here tonight is wonderful.
It is very comforting.
It's great to be here. Well, we thought we would take a moment this evening to just let you know how much we have missed seeing you here at Calvary.
Yes, we have missed seeing your smiling faces and sharing those high fives as we walk down the hallways on Sunday morning. But we are able to share and worship each and every Sunday morning, even though we may not be together in the church building. We are being the church together wherever we may be at that time.
That's right. And we're also getting together every Thursday evening to look at Bible Heroes. We do that by Zoom at 6:30 and 7 o'clock. Those are some fun times together.
Yes, but that's really not the reason why we're here this evening.
Yeah, we wanted to just spend a moment talking about this time that we're living through, this pandemic.
Exactly. These are very confusing times, and they can be frustrating times as well.
Absolutely.
We are all limited as to what we can do, especially when it comes to us gathering together. Us not being able to get together does not mean that you have been forgotten by your church family. Not at all.
Nope, you've absolutely not been forgotten. But no one wants to get this bug that's been traveling around.
Nor do we want to see anyone get this bug.
You are very loved, and right now, it's better for us to connect like this, by video, instead of getting together in person. But it's just for a season. That's the hard part of all of this, is not being able to get together. But this season is just for right now.
Yes. But the good part is that this season allows us to do things that we might not be able to do during normal times.
You're right, Mike. This time frame gives us time to spend with our very own family. When we do things as a family, though, we're all included because we're part of a much larger family, our Calvary Church family, and then the very large family of God.
Exactly. There's a list of family summer suggestions that came out in the e-news a week or so ago. And take a look at them. You don't have to do all of them, but do pick a couple that you look at and they become your favorites. Something that you might be interested in. Take a couple of pictures while you're doing those activities and send them into the church office, and we'll post them on Facebook and the website as well.
Some of those activities are just what we're doing out here tonight. Get outside, enjoy nature, spend time in God's creation, listen for God's voice among the trees. Make the best of each and every day that you have. Don't spend time indoors getting all frustrated by what you can't do. Take a moment and get a breath of fresh air outside.
Yes.
As well, we all have to eat during this time. So as you have meals together with your family, make a special point of pausing and saying grace. Remember all that God has given you, even in this difficult time.
Yes, and maybe light a candle when you sit down to eat to remind you that Jesus is there as well. This can also be a great time to make a difference to a neighbor or to a friend, and you can do that while staying 6 feet apart.
That's right. Bake some cookies or brownies and take them to your neighbor.
This is a great time to purchase a couple extra cans of canned foods when you go to the grocery store, set them aside, and then deliver them to CCM, and they'll distribute them to those that are in need.
You could even start a new tradition with your family. Start a monthly service project that you do for your community.
Yes, this is a good time to point out that just because we're not able to gather as a church family, we can still be the church to others. We can still put our faith into action and be the hands and feet of Jesus.
Absolutely. You know, there may be some asking, and maybe even you're asking, where is God in all of this? God is right here, just like that flat Jesus that Mike is always carrying around. God is here walking with us, guiding us, helping us through this time, working with us. People will see and experience God and His love as they experience us and they experience the kindness that we show them.
We are part of a larger family. That's God's family. And that means that we help each other out when there's a need. It's all about sharing God's love.
This season that we're in, Mike, is like nothing we've ever been through before. But seasons, they always come to an end. And this season will as well.
Exactly. This season will come to an end, and a new season will begin, and we will gather again with probably a whole new look.
I think so. But we are really looking forward to that day. But just remember, in the meantime, we're not alone, and God is always with us. He is in this season loving us and loving the world like He always has been.
And while we are in this season, we can make a difference to others by sharing God's love.
That's exactly right. We can. Together we can do a lot, even though we're not gathering together in person as the church.
Yes.
Let's have a prayer before we close out tonight. God, thank you so much for this absolutely beautiful day, for all of your creation. We so especially give you thanks for being with us and walking with us through every season of our lives. And we thank you for being with us, even in the difficult times that we're facing right now. Continue to give us those things that we need and be with those people who are hurting and suffering in this time. We ask all of this in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.